At OnTargetEnglish.com, we receive a lot of feedback from English learners who are saying that they need to improve their listening. And today we have with us Carolyn Sandy, who has taught English for multiple years in Asia and specifically in China. And as we consider the idea of listening, I think about the many English learners on our website who have pointed out that they have difficulty understanding English often. And it may be that they have difficulty understanding native speakers of English. And Carolyn, sometimes it's just that they have difficulty understanding their English teachers, or maybe they're even having difficulty understanding this video. What are some things that English learners can do to improve their listening?
One thing that English learners need to remember is just to be patient. Listening is hard work, and it takes a lot of effort to listen to someone and understand them as they speak.
So patience is something just to keep in mind. And so even if they're not getting the results that they want right away, they need to realize that you're not going to learn English after just a couple of days.
And not being afraid to ask someone to repeat something.
Okay.
To hear it again.
When we think about improving with listening, often if someone's just going to listen maybe through a CD or an MP3, using an audio device to listen, there are not as many advantages to understanding as there are perhaps in a situation where it's a real world situation where you're actually speaking with someone else, like I'm in front of you right now. So what are some advantages of actually being with a person and seeing that person while you're trying to understand what they're saying?
A lot of language is communicated through body language and people's expression. So if you can practice your English or the language you are learning with somebody who is speaking that language, you can learn a lot from their reactions to what you are saying and even how they use their English on an everyday level that you may not get just from a textbook or learning vocabulary words.
Yeah. So body language is important. I imagine sometimes even when people use gestures, they can perhaps demonstrate what they're talking about. For example, if they use the word umbrella, what does that mean? Well, maybe they will perform the action of opening an umbrella, and that gesture helps them to understand what the word is.
That's true.
So a gesture might be helpful, even whether the person is reenacting, is performing the activity that the person is speaking about, or even just other body language is often helpful for other people to understand. Are there other examples of nonverbal communication that can help besides body language?
Something that has helped me in learning Chinese is to listen maybe for words that you know, and then to look at how people in the group are interacting with each other, and I kind of can piece together how what they are saying is relating to words that I know, and it helps me to fit the conversation together.
Okay, so taking the things that you've already heard and making a connection.